Hello, all heroes, and welcome back to Invincible Guarding the Globe. And today, we had a little bit of a surprise addition in the latest update in the form of a new purchasable pass. That being this right here, the Faction Pass. What is the Faction Pass? Why the Faction Pass? Who the Faction Pass? That's what we are going to answer in this video and so much more. So with that, we're going to get right into it. But before we do, if you do enjoy this content and want to support me, you can go down below the video and subscribe to the channel and become a member. If you'd like to support me further, would mean a whole lot to me. So, Faction Pass. First things first, how do we get this bad boy leveled up? How do we get this bad boy leveled up here? If you go to the GDA Ops, as we know, we have our usual food event. Now, in this case, it's the form of this catastrophic risk GDA alert with From World Beyond characters. If you've been playing the game for any amount of time, this is old news to you. You know how this goes. Every week, they have about a 5-day or 6-day long GDA op where it literally just exists to get some food for a specific faction and maybe even squeak out an elite if you're lucky. This is it right here. This is nothing new. It's been in the game since practically day one. What is new is the currency reward you can get. If you notice here, in addition to everything else, you get these Hero Pass tokens now, in addition to everything else. You get that in order to level up the Faction Pass. In this particular case, you will notice it perfectly coincides with the current faction op. So this is From World Beyond and will end in 3 days and 19 minutes or 19 hours. This will end in 3 days and 13 hours. So it's more or less lined up. In the future, I'd say we can expect the faction pass to always match up pretty cleanly with the current faction op. So what's in the faction pass? First of all, we have a freebie section. If we see here at level 1, you can get some Damien Darkbloods. Level 2, some Flaxen Soldiers, or Flaxen Leaders, I mean. Level 3, some Damien Darkbloods. Level 4, Flaxen Leaders. Level 5, we have a Battle Beast, freebie Battle Beast, not bad at all. Level 6, we've got a Damien Darkblood. Level 7, Flaxen Leader, Damien Darkblood, Flaxen Leader, and then an Allen at the top. So, first of all, free loot, free elites, free food. Not a bad day. You know what? Say what you will about microtransactions and stuff like that. Any freebie is a good freebie. And if you were free to play anyway, this is just free heroes. This is just more heroes in your pocket. Never a bad thing. I call that a massive win. Now, for those of you who are low spenders, and, well, if you're a whale, you probably already bought this. But if you're a spender, let's take a look at the paid side here. First of all, if we take a look at the Premium Pass, the standard Premium Pass is $5 USD. I've seen worse. You know, I have seen worse. And then the Premium Pass is $10. Whether or not that would be any kind of viable is hard to say at the moment. I'll be able to make a slightly better judgment when I can actually see how much currency you can realistically get in a week. Being that it is related to a GDA op, it kind of depends on how far you can get, but I've been pulling around 50 coins per run, and I've been slacking a little bit. But $5, not bad. $10, probably don't need to, but let's take a look at the paid side regardless. On level 1, you see a Battle Beast. Level 2, you see an Allen. Level 3, you see Battle Beast. Level 4, you see an Allen. Level 5, you see a Universa. Level 6, see an Allen. Level 7, Battle Beast. Level 8, Battle Beast. Level 9, Allen. Level 10, Universa. And then all the way at the top, if you do have the paid side, because the level 11 is paid only, you can actually get an infinite number of Flaxen Leaders, Damien Darkbloods, or Russ Livingstons. Now, unlimited with a big fat asterisk, because keep in mind, this is only a week-long pass. I'm not sure how many of these coins you could realistically get in just a week. If you were trying to get a ton of Russ Livingstons, you would probably need to get the $10 pass and be ruthlessly efficient on the GDA op, literally popping it as soon as that 4-hour timer ends so you can restart it, making sure you have your best heroes, your most optimized loadout to take it down if you are going for as many Russes as possible. So, of course, the burning question is it worth the money? Well, let's be real here. All of these heroes are regularly available. It's not like this Creek Pass where it was, Viltrumites, all of which are rare heroes that you cannot normally get. This is Alan's Battle Base Universes and Russes. All of those characters are regularly available on any given day. However, it is really hard to spit in the face of a $5 price tag. Look, the marketing tactic here is obvious. It's meant to be so cheap that a low spender would look at that and be like, well, I might as well. It's free. It's cheap elites. Yeah, that's the game. That is the name of the game. That is how mobile games work. If you've been around the bend for any sort of time, you know this. I will say it is far from the worst value I have ever seen in this game. However, if you are okay turning down this modest speed up, because it is a modest speed up, everything on this page you can get sooner or later in shop events, or especially faction events, loan events, new character events. While $5 is really hard to turn a nose up to, everything you can get here was, and always will be pretty easy to get on a normal day. Is it objectively bad? Discounting the fact that mobile game purchases are never of any value. Is it objectively bad? No. But does that make it good? I leave that up to you. If you're a low spender and you want to fast track your faction progress a little bit, there's worse things to spend $5 on. But at the end of the day, this will not make or break your count, so you will need to feel no guilt in passing. And also, if you're undecided, give it a little time, give it about 3-4 weeks. It'll come back when the GDA op comes back, because I suspect that's how this is going to go. So basically, not bad, but completely unnecessary is all I would have to say. But like I said, the freebie side, on the other hand, is kind of great, actually. I mean, 2 elites and a healthy amount of food for nothing. Yeah, big thumbs up from me. I am A-okay with that. So overall, I would call this certainly an improvement, and for a low spenders, a solid maybe. But that is all we have for today. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you are enjoying my content, go down below the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me further, you can become a member as well. And with that, we shall see you next time. Have a good one.